Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Bit of a okay?
Now look what you've done.
What Sebastian did? Get the out of here. Get taken to Pound Town, you Let's go. Can I go anywhere? Over here, maybe? Let me help one time. There we go. Just one of many moments where I look like a complete and utter on camera. You're welcome.
Ominous will be flawed.
I can tell you one thing. He might be flawed, but the blind ain't got to be seen as coming. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I am back again with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Sit back, relax, it is game time. We're going to do a little bit of housekeeping before we continue today's episode. We are going to continue what we did in yesterday's episode, which is go and capture some more magical beasts. I've set a waypoint, and the first beast we are going to go capture in today's episode, right in this location, are Thestrals. I cannot wait. But have a look how dapper Hunter Silverthorn is currently looking. I am loving it. You will notice he is wearing glasses. Watch the defensive change. Without glasses, 56. With them on, 101. I bit the bullet. He's wearing glasses now. I didn't picture him to be a glass wearer, you know, but he's doing it. He's doing it. The hat adds almost another 50 defense, but I can't justify putting the hat on, even though the hat kind of goes with the collection as a whole. I do like the way he's looking there, though. I'm very particular and, you know, when it comes to character design, I really get finicky when it comes to certain things, and I don't know, there's just something about hats for me that takes away from the character's development if you've put so much into facial features. I don't want to take away from the beautiful boy. But, back on course. Back to the task at hand. We are going to this waypoint, we are going to go capture ourselves some Thestrals. It looks like, got ourselves another... No. We've already spoken to him once before, and I'm not going to talk to him again, because he wants to charge me $5,000 for a broomstick, the bastard. Oh, we've got ourselves some goblins over here. Some Ranrock loyalists.
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here.
A little bit of Petrificus Totalis will fix this right up. I love that that's just like an active skill that you learn and doesn't take up a spell slot. Same with Alohomora and other, you know, spells of that nature. But now that they're out of the way, we can, how far are we from the waypoint? Are we at the waypoint? No. We're going to go here. Thestral Den. So it's so easy to get off course with this game. It really is. And I do it more often than not. We need to equip the bag. Now, if you missed yesterday's episode, feel free to catch up with the playlist that is linked in the description of this video, but we dedicated ourselves to capturing magical beasts. We got a Puffskein, we got a Mooncalf, we got a Jobberknoll, we got the Hippogriff, and we got the Unicorn. We're now going to try and snag ourselves some Thestrals. Oh, we caught the giant purple toads too, but they're easy to forget, unfortunately. But after we get the Thestrals, I think we go off and we try to get some Nifflers, because Nifflers are the next creature that I'm really dying to collect. I'm going to see if we can maybe get one more Thestral, but if we can't, I'll be happy with just nabbing the one that we've got. Come on. Don't run away. Don't run away. Yes! 2 Thestrals for our trouble is a good, you know, adventure out. It's a good expedition. I think all the other Thestrals have fucked off on me, so let's head on over to the next creature den. Told you we're going to be grabbing some Nifflers, and they are just here. Get in my sack. Thank you. Now, how many of these little bastards can I catch? We have to be peculiar with the vivarium as well, because you can only have a certain amount of species per vivarium. I have heard that we do get 4 vivariums total by the end of the game. It's just a matter of how early those other ones become available to us, because that means we can't put every single creature we've got in the lake vivarium that we currently have. So I'm going to be a little bit meticulous when it comes to what creatures go where. Especially once all 4 vivariums are unlocked, and then I can kind of pick and choose where things go. But I definitely think the unicorn is going to be best suited for the lake. It just feels right. Get here, you little niffler. I like the designs. The colour variations on these beasts are so good. Alright, we've got a handful of nifflers.
Everything's alright.
I'm going to head to Hogsmeade and sell some of these bastards. Speaking of bastards, let's talk to this bastard here.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
Look, I'm not a dickhead. I know you're the one that's been placing them around to fuck with Moon. I'm not an idiot.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
Oh, you just gave yourself up, you fucking idiot.
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am.
I've pilfered all of
At
them,
the
you
request of
bastard.
Mr. Moon. I received your owl.
Pilfering is
your
what I do
stationery.
best.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was
I'd love to know
thrilled
it.
when we left school and he seemed gone for good.
So then I can call you it too, you
Then
fuck.
I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
He's too big for his boots. Do we go the bullshit route? Yeah, fuck it, I don't like Moon.
Is a bit much for a caretaker, but he means well, and he's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Actually a pretty good fucking plan. But you're no better than Moon.
Statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I
You're both
suppose.
grown men. Grow the
If they
fuck up.
terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Let's go tell Moon.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues.
I'm not going to call him his friend. It was someone who bullied
It was a
you.
classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yep, that's him. That's him, all right. Pigtails Pierce.
Him. That's the one.
Oh, he could always take a joke, Piers. He's playing with me. Ha! Hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I wonder if he still has the flowing locks. Pigtails. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old Pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Pigtails Pierce. You know, I was hoping, given we were in the wizarding world, that nickname would be a little bit more magical. Do you know what else is magical? Today's excuse me. Who are you? I'm Zirra, content creator supported by Manscaped. Of course, you'd know all about Manscaped. Sorry, no. No? Blimey, Harry, don't you wonder where your dad learned to shave it all? Learned what? To have hairy balls, Harry. I have what? Okay, so let me set the picture here. You've had someone slither into the DMs and they want to give you a bit of a Hufflepuff, but you look downstairs and you got a bit of a Forbidden Forest situation going on. There's no need to fear though, because Manscaped are here and they've got the Prefect package for you all. The Platinum Package 4.0, that is. The hero of the Platinum Package 4.0 is the Lawnmower 4.0, with skin-safe technology that ensures when you do the good old swish and flick, you don't get any nicks. Plus you can cast Lumos with it, and you get yourself a little bit of a light to help you guide your way. You know what I'm saying? As well as this package including the Lawnmower 4.0, you also get yourself the Weed Whacker, which is a nose hair trimmer to help you get rid of those unsightly hairs. You also get the Crop Preserver and the Ball Deodorant to help you make sure you maintain down there. As well as now, the Hygiene Pack that comes along with it gives you the body wash, the shampoo, the conditioner, even a little bit of lip balm to make sure that while you're taking care of down there, you can keep care of everywhere. Because why wouldn't you want to? If that isn't magical enough, how about, boom, look at that, the Shed Travel Bag that comes as a free gift, as well as their anti-chafe boxes, which I can't show you because I'm wearing them, and that'd be fucking dirty for me to show you. And that's just the tip of the sorting hat. Manscaped have plenty of other items on hand to ensure that you look your wizarding best. And with online ordering and shipping, it is easier to do than Voldemort saying, be sure to use code word Zirra at checkout for 20% off your order plus free international shipping. That is code Zirra at checkout for 20% off and free international shipping. And now back to the video. Expelliarmus. Okay, I'm meeting with Sebastian in Feldcroft, which is down the far end of the map and a new area that we haven't checked out yet. And of course, he's going to make me wait till morning. I've also got to get that knapsack out of my arsenal, thank you.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers.
Then why would have a goblin used a wand to curse Anne?
Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Give me the grand tour, Sebastian. I'm actually keen to meet Sebastian's sister because Sebastian is kind of turning into our best friend at Hogwarts at the moment, so
with Ranrock's lot wandering
getting to have a little bit of a sneak peek into his life and his backstory is going to be great.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
I shall help myself then, shall I?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Bit of a prick, eh?
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
What Sebastian did? Get the fuck out of here. I can see why Sebastian is so hell-bent on wanting to save Anne, considering how much of a fucking asshole his uncle is.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I think Sebastian's made his mind up, really. I'm not going to try and force him to think otherwise.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
They've all given up hope, except for Sebastian, and that's fucking sad. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. He's got a knack for fucking touching things that isn't his, doesn't he? But it just sucks that his uncle and Anne both have seemingly given up hope.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
There has to be something.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in
Certain of it.
Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Hope isn't cruel. Hope is a good thing. And I know that even as a fucking evil wizard that I'm going to become.
Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
I don't like this guy at all.
Said. Good day.
There are just some characters in video games sometimes that you just never gel with, and I feel Sebastian's uncle is one of those people for me.
Not listen to me. She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He was definitely out of
I'll
line.
admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Lead the way,
Ranrock's
Sebastian.
loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris
I'm
you
going to
see
side
is
with
from whatever's going
Sebastian
on at that
every
abandoned
day of the
estate.
week. As I turned around and
They've been
said
digging
just
for something.
earlier, he's shaping up to be our best friend at Hogwarts. He hasn't led us astray. He's taken the fall for us on occasion. But I
Up
need to
there,
pose this question
on
to
that
you.
plateau,
Let's get real for a
is where
minute.
they cursed Anne.
Do you guys believe in
This
the
way.
concept of hope and holding on to hope for a better purpose? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's break the mold and have a serious chat, because I feel hope can be and is a powerful thing, and I really think it would help Anne feel a lot better if she was clinging onto hope instead of having her uncle kind of diminish the thought. But that's just me. These loyalists are going to be a pain in my fucking ass. Shoot me so I can grab your bolt, you bastard. And I dodged at the wrong time. Get taken to Pound Town, you fuck. Let's go. Goodbye.
I confess,
Jesus Christ.
that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
He did give us plenty of warning about the loyalists being out this way. But why? Why do they have an interest in
Those
this
loyalists
castle?
deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They'll kill for no reason by the sounds of
Sounds as if
things.
The loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp.
They're either hiding something or they're trying to find something.
Everything.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I suppose anything that scans up blue we can interact with.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
I'm surprised as an ex-Aura, Sebastian's uncle is doing sweet fuck all.
Lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
I think personally, like in a real life situation, I would act like Sebastian is. If I had a family member or somebody I loved and cared about was hurting and I could potentially find a way to help them, I would do everything in my power to make sure I found it.
Over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Well, well, well.
This well looks familiar.
Can I, one time, investigate? Thank you.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
That was the same view when
Sebastian,
the
this
wizards
house did belong
fixed
to
that
a
drought.
professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not
This is all
following
way
you.
too much
I
to drop on
realise it's
someone
a
in
lot to
one
take in.
fucking hit,
Not
Hunter.
until I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Yep.
And this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Pretty much.
If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
Oh, I wish I
It's a
was.
bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Let's
Only
go
one
find
way to
out.
find out.
I hear whispers.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here.
There's some devil's snare down here. Be
They've
careful,
left all of this
Sebastian.
Simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
What am I supposed to be looking for here apart from journal entries? If you want to read, ladies and gentlemen, at any point in time, just feel free to pause and then have a bit of a read, and then get back to the gameplay. But we've learnt slowly, and by reading this here, Isadora was falling deeper and deeper into the notion of being able to use her magic to heal. But I think that's going to lead her down an incredibly dark path.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Can I go anywhere? Nope. Over here, maybe? Nope.
Lumos.
Give me help one time.
Lumos.
Ooh. There we go.
Revelio. You're not going to believe this.
Just one of many
can see the
moments where I look like a complete and utter dickhead on camera. You're welcome.
Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
I can tell you one thing. He might be
tempted to
flawed,
roll
but the
my
blind fuck ain't going to be seeing us coming.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Curiouser, curiouser.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something.
Revelio. A note. Let's have a look.
No fucking clue what that means.
Anything helpful in the note?
Look, if I don't know, I doubt Sebastian will, but we'll show
A
him.
room symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see him.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Do you think that
I'll be in
scriptorium
touch.
might lead to us learning the
then.
unforgivable curses? Because if it does, I hope to Christ we find that scriptorium soon. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you for taking the time to join me for yet another episode. When we return, oh, we have new quest available, so we might even start that new quest. Who knows?
Near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark.
It looks like we're going to go help Natsai Onai in the next episode. If you did enjoy today's episode, do me a favour and hit that like button down below. As I said at the top of the video, there is a playlist linked in the description down below, so if you've missed any episodes or just want to catch up on the magic, feel free to check it out. And cast Accio on that notification bell before you leave, so when I upload, you guys get a little ring-a-ding-ding to let you know that something brand new is available. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. Hit subscribe, you bastard.